Jess, Rick, come on down.
The weekend looks so good on you. Yeah, the weekend looks so good on you. The weekend looks so good on you. Yeah, the weekend looks so good on you.
Wow, it's amazing. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate the warm welcome. We have really raised the bar this year.
That's right. Welcome to Watson Weekend Live.
That's right, NRF, baby. Is this the official kickoff to the retail season? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm your host, Rick Watson, New York City. I'm so happy that we're here.
So happy to be here. I'm Jessica Lesesky. If you guys don't know us, we do this show called the Watson Weekend. Hopefully this is not your first run, but in this show, we break down the news in the best way that we know how.
That's right.
Right? Little satire, little sarcasm.
Mostly making fun of people.
Right. We're not journalists. You might want to check our facts, but really what we try to do is bring something of a bit of an edge, but with a little takeaway, right?
Right.
We like to drop some knowledge here.
Knowledge,
yes. All right. So we are at the asylum, and it is the perfect, I think, capsule of what the retail industry has felt like, really, since COVID. We've been on a ride, some highs, some lows. We've hugged it out together. We've maybe cried on the side a little bit too.
Yeah, it's been crazy this past year and a half. I mean, I'm glad everyone seems to have survived it and come in on time and schedule. And
that's right.
We still have jobs.
That's right. We still have jobs. All right. So we just want to get a pulse really quick. Where are my brands at? We hoot and holler here. I'm from the South, so no hand raisers. Like, where are our brands and retailers at? Woo! All right. Where are my tech companies at? All right. And really the most important question is how many people have said AI more than 5 times since the moment you walk through the store? Where are my hoots? All right. And last one, who believes that Elle survived on Stranger Things? Where are my believers at? Yes. Woo! Okay. Because that's the kind of optimism we got to take into this next retail season, especially if we're going to survive. So
she made it.
I believe she made it. She's out there living her best life.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. So Rick, tell us what people are going to expect today to hear. What's kind of the theme of what we're going to walk through? Not in this show, but
no, it's interesting. I mean, I've been thinking all day about what is this show going to be about?
Yeah.
And how are we going to do it? And we really settled on the idea of boldness. And not boldness like I made my font bold.
Yeah. My brand colors got edgier.
Or I put my LinkedIn title in all caps bold.
Yeah.
More of a boldness that comes from doing things before you're ready. Doing things without a net.
Yeah.
Doing things before all of your data is wrapped up in 100% perfect and the pretty bow with 6-inch ribbon curls.
6 inches. Is that possible?
It's not possible.
Okay.
So we're going to talk a little bit about that as we get here, about David and Goliath. There'll be some themes of that throughout the event. How do we teach people how to make better decisions, bolder decisions, and not just ones that you're just expecting the robot to take care of it for you?
That's right. We're here to
I was promised robots.
Yeah, robots. The robots are not winning yet, even though I know you've manifested that they will at some point. Okay, so let's kind of get into the heart of the show. So last year, if you were here, you remember we didn't make predictions. We're really not those kind of people, but we manifested some things, right? We thought some things that should happen, or maybe some things that maybe shouldn't happen, but would be funny if they did.
100%.
Okay, so I'm going to start with mine. I believe that Target, formerly known as Target, I think they've lost some of the Target-ness, really needed to create this mom hub. They've lost the moms, and we got to get her back, right?
Right.
So I thought, Target should create this mom hub. They should have, dietary meals, pre-kits that are perfect. They handle all these restrictions. They would do some personal shopping. They would help you. I have a teen, and he always is like, Mom, I forgot this projects due? Where's my poster board? Come on, Target, help me out, right? Target. But we didn't get that. Let's talk about what we did get. We got some wellness products at a delightful $10 or less. We know that they really wanted to hit this price point, bring the price-conscious customer back, didn't necessarily bring the mom back.
No.
And I wanted to have this personal hub, too, with like skincare. And we have retracted even farther because the Ulta Target relationship, donezo, right, as of this year. She gone. Okay, so that's out. And then the last thing is probably the biggest thing that I believe you did predict was the CEO shakeup. He gone.
Right.
Yes. So lots of people are gone, and the Mom Hub still not there.
Right.
So
yeah, Target. What are you going to say about it? I mean, the reality is Brian Cornell has done a fantastic job for a long time in his career. He probably should have retired like right at the end of COVID. And I think it's just really sort of like 2 years too long. And even as we sit here now in 2026, Target does not have a CMO.
Eesh. You might want to market some stuff.
Yeah, it seems like from a company that's suffering from a lack of foot traffic, it seems important.
Yeah, I would think so. I would want to get some door knockers walking through and maybe buying some stuff.
Yeah, you know, hold signs outside with the squiggly guys.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes. Waving arms. Yeah. So, okay. Well, we didn't get the Mom Hub. And then let's turn it over to you. What was your manifesto?
Yeah, my manifesto is, I don't know if we had a new president coming in next year. He was talking about building a wall. I thought that we were actually going to have a wall of Temu returns along the Mexico border. And this is what we're going to manifest in 2025. So, did we get it?
We did not, actually. Those boxes didn't even make it across because we had a tough year for Temu, actually.
They got tariffed.
De minimis be gone.
Yeah.
Loopholes gone.
De
Loopholes
maximis.
closed. De maximis.
Yes.
Loopholes are closed. And their traffic as a result has been falling faster than basically those Peloton subscriptions will post February when those New Year's resolutions hit.
That hurts.
So, sorry, yeah. But we are not Snoop Dogg dropping it like it's hot. We're dropping it like she cold. So, yeah, Temu it's rough o'clock.
Yeah, it's rough o'clock. But look, I mean, if you're Temu, your job was to get products from overseas quickly, shipped by air. I actually think they only had a few things that they could do. And actually kind of like the reason why I'm then summed up in this photo is actually like what they did. And here's why. They did a couple of things. Number one is they start recruiting local sellers. And so if you can't have these foreign sellers, these big distributors shipping internationally, then you need to recruit local sellers.
Right.
Second is, so that avoids all the tariffs.
Yep.
And so I think Temu has exited 2025 on like a very strong growth footing. They've had like a lot of good results for sellers. And I think they've navigated this transition of sort of border wall situation about as well as they could have. And so my hat's off to them.
All right, hats off to Temu. We will see what's in store for them. So now it comes to 2026. What do we think is going to happen? And in the spirit of Rick Bold, like your sequin jacket, we're going to make some bold statements here, and we'll see if we're right. You guys can check us. So here we go. You kick us off.
Yeah, the first one is really obviously ChatGPT has been super important. OpenAI has.
I call her Chat.
Define the space.
I call her Chat. You know, we're friends now. Yeah. We're tight. Yeah.
I love Sasha. I'm hearing like nicknames for your AI.
Yeah.
Those are all good things. When they take us over, you know, the nicknames.
At least we're friends, and I always say please. I always say please.
100%.
Yeah.
So look, OpenAI has been really good at press releases and partnerships. Google, on the other hand, what are they good at? Distribution. They own 72% of the smartphone market worldwide. 8.5 billion searches a day go through Google.
Yep. Yeah, and you know, you think about the distribution, like you said, it's all about you wake up and you see that like chat is there, or AI is there, right? It's not like I have to open another app. It's already embedded in my day-to-day. 40% of marketers are using some kind of AI day in and day out. It's already embedded in your Sheets. It's embedded in your Google Drive. It's embedded in your Docs. And now if you have a Gemini phone, or Samsung said they're going to double their production, so go from 400 million to 800 million this year of AI-powered devices. Guess who's fueling that? Our friends at Gemini.
100%.
So I agree. Like while OpenAI was out, making some splashy headlines, they were heads down saying we're not going to lose this fight.
Yeah, and there's a dynamic here between David and Goliath that I think is interesting, where David, in this case OpenAI, if you can call it sort of like a $1 trillion market cap company, a David in any sense of the word. But the reality is, Google is a money printing machine.
Yes.
You don't fight the money printing machine. It's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea. But we'll see. There's lots of partnerships that I feel like both will be vying for. But the Samsung one is hard to neglect.
Yeah. And if you're looking at some of these trends, like the numbers now at 30% at the beginning of the year. So really the prediction means that we don't think it's going to reverse. And like OpenAI is not going to be able to hold back the tide, because ultimately Google's already in your pocket.
That's right. And they're going to stay there and keep growing.
Correct.
Okay. So our second bold statement is it's activist investor time. They have entered the chat for Nike.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Yeah. And here's kind of what happens. Activist investors love to come door knocking when a couple things happen. Your brand is iconic, but the P&L is not. You're too inefficient to not fix it. And then the third thing is it's not like it's so rough around the edges that it's completely broken. There's enough there that you just need to kind of push it to be faster and move faster, essentially. They've lost patience, right?
Yeah, look, and our old friend John Donahoe, who really threw eBay into new heights, as you can see that eBay really took down Amazon during his tenure. He did the same thing for Nike, so much that he said, we don't need wholesale Foot Locker. Why do we need Nike and Foot Lockers? So they had the old guard of Nike leadership come back. And so, look, the idea isn't that the prediction that they're not doing good things, because we do think Nike is doing good things. But investors are like, when's my check going to clear?
Right.
And
yeah, I mean, there's a couple other points to make here, right? While they were busy taking their product off the shelf, On and Adidas were busy putting their product on the shelf saying, thank you, sir, may we have another? We'll take that discovery and we'll run with it. And they were successful, right?
Correct.
On is also outperforming them from a margin perspective. So Arn's margins are at climbing to 60%. They had margin improvement in 2025. Nike had margin pressure. They're in the mid to low 40s, depending on the product line. And their innovation, where is it? Like Nike used to be so innovative. They used to bring technology into the product and let the product really sell itself. And they've lost that heart. Meanwhile, again, On is like, we got 12 styles and they're all bangers. So I don't know where Nike's innovation is going to come, but for sure they're going to feel the pressure with some activist action.
yeah, definitely. And we saw Bill Ackman actually sell his shares. He's a famous investor. He sold his shares at the end of last year, which wasn't like really reported widely. And so investors are starting to wake up to Nike. It's obviously one of the biggest, most iconic brands in the world. And so investors see and smell sort of like blood in the water.
Right.
Sharks are going to circle.
Sharks are circling that raft made out of all of the Nike inventory that is falling into the bargain
Maybe
bins.
some of the Temu returns too.
Probably in the Temu returns, yes. Unfortunate. So we'll see what happens. Again, you can check us.
100%.
Check us at the door. All right.
Yes.
Let's bring the home with the last one here.
Yeah, the last one is a funny one for me, which is, we couldn't let Shopify off the hook here.
No.
We talked about the death of the storefront. AI is going to kill the storefront. The prediction this year is that actually Shopify is going to usher that in purposefully, meaning like, does Shopify have a future if they don't have a store? And Toby's answer is a definitive yes. And you even saw the announcement this morning. They were like, hey, OpenAI and Google and Stripe did an agentic checkout protocol. Now Shopify's like, hey, us too. We have a Google partnership for agentic. And so it's very clear to me, Agentic is the future of what Shopify is doing. And the idea that you're like, oh, you buy a theme from the theme store and customize it in your Liquid, it's dead. It's not how people are shopping anymore. And I think they're taking a wrecking ball to what's happening. And if you look at what's happening in earnings calls, the mentions of AI just keep like click, 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 up.
Right, exactly. More than the 5 times that have been said in this room. But yeah, so, I mean, it is interesting. And it does feel like you said that the homepage isn't necessarily where it all is going to happen anymore, right? It's in payments. And my other question for you is this the year that the Shop app has main character energy? Or is she still like the best friend? Or is she the leading lady?
Where's Shop app? She's probably gone.
She's gone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I still get the nudges, like download the Shop app. Download the Shop app.
Cash, it disappears. It's like, it's a wuzzy. It's a woozy. You can't find it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. So, you guys, these are our predictions, and we're sticking to them. You are welcome to challenge us. We love it. And hold us accountable. We'll see what happens. But, don't worry. We will make sure we said, I told you so.
100%.
Yeah. All right. So, man, this has gone by super fast. I can't believe we're already here. Thank you guys again for being on this journey with us. We're in our 3rd season. Woo! Always looking for guests, always looking for, some more people that want to give us a chance on the sponsorship ride. So we're going to bring it home the way that we know how, and it is a live show. So what do we do next? We actually tell people where they can find us.
Yeah, look, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, everywhere. Click the QR code. You'll sign up for our mailing list. They're all over the place. You're here. You know who we are.
That's right. Yeah, so if you're feeling, a little saucy and need to get some out, we are going to wrap this thing up with our dance party.
That's right. That's how we like to end the Watson weekend. So
that's right.
Here we go.
Here, let's do this thing. All right, guys. You don't have to, but we won't feel so stupid.
The weekend looks so good on you. Yeah, the weekend looks so good on you. The weekend looks so good on you. Yeah, the weekend looks so good on you. It's Monday, it's a fun day. She's a class of friends on Broadway. Take the challenge out, back the bell out. This night is in your favor, your payout. You've been waiting all week, baby. Go live on cloud 9. The weekend looks so good on you. Yeah, the weekend looks so good on you. The weekend looks so good on you. The weekend looks so good.